Hello everybody, welcome back to a Chart Nerd technical analysis video. Today we will be discussing Verasity. The ticker is VRA against USDT on the monthly time frame. So I've got a fib on from VRA's current all-time high retracing back down to its all-time low in March 2020. And what you'll notice is we came back for this key level of support on the 0618 in December of 2022 at 0.0022, and ever since we had this key level of support, we bounced up to the 20 EMA, got rejected, came back for a higher low, and then retested this EMA a couple of more times and got rejected the following month. Now, at this point here in April of 24 of this year, we lost a key level of ascending support. So during April, we closed below this ascending support line that we was holding for the past few years. So it's no surprise to me that over the past couple of months, we've seen this correction and we've come back down this month to a retest of this previous bottom of January in 23. So we've had a double bottom now where we've lost this ascending support. So we was bouncing off of this ascending support. We ran into the 20 EMA. We created this descending resistance and we lost this ascending support that we was holding. And right now we've pulled back for a double bottom so far on this January 23 low. So for me, it's all about holding this 0.0022. Failing to do so, there is another level of support that could come into play and a low where potentially we do put in some sort of deviation away from this low, and it does sit on this back test of previous resistance at 0.0015. But this would only be the play if we was to lose these current lows that we are holding this month, where we're potentially coming in for a double bottom. So the only way we could validate a retracement back down to this level is if we lose these lows that we are currently holding now at 0.0022. And again, the only reason I say that, guys, is because this has not been, this previous level of resistance has not been back tested since it was broken out of back here in February of 2021. So from this all-time high, potentially we could just be running up into this EMA, got rejected by the monthly 20, and are looking to come back to retest this previous level of resistance for support. And get some sort of slight deviation, and we could create some sort of hidden bullish divergence by doing this on the monthly time frame. I'm going to get the RSI on right now and look at some potential divergences for us. 1 second, guys. So just looking at the monthly chart with the RSI on here, I think I'm going to zoom into this area in a second, but you can see we've got this sort of horizontal level of support right now. And I do believe we already are putting in a lower low in the RSI than this previous low in January of 23. So let me zoom in real quickly and we'll have a look. So zooming into the RSI here, you can see, as I've said, we've got this horizontal double bottom at the moment on this 0.002 range. And in the RSI, we had this low back here on this December 2022 price action. And at the moment, we do already have some sort of slight bullish divergence forming where we've got a lower low in the RSI, but we've got in fact at the moment, a higher low. If we can close out above this low, then it would be fantastic this month for VRA. And I think we could have this large double bottom that's come into play, and this could be an optimal entry zone before coming up and actually breaking out of these resistance levels. So again, it's not all dark and gloomy. There is hope right now, and we are starting to print some bullish signals. Again, one of these being the RSI, where we've potentially got this lower low right now in the RSI, but a higher low or a horizontal low in the price action. This is a bullish sign, and this is on the monthly time frame. Please do remember, guys, the more zoomed out you are, the more reliable these sort of patterns become. So regardless of the fact that we have lost this ascending support that we was previously holding, we have also come back now and retested a previous low on this previous ascending support line. So this is where we could have this large sort of double bottom play out here. And if we do come up and start tackling out of our local resistance points, this close right here at 0.0095, then I think it's retracement straight back to the all-time high. And you can see that this thing moves rapidly, again, it does correct just as fast. And right now we have been in this sort of downtrend for the past couple of years, trying to build up some sort of base. And I do think right now we could be in some sort of foundation where we're stuck between this level of resistance and support. So the next point of contact for me, if we hold these lows right now, if we can manage to hold this, then I think we're looking for a retest again up to this previous level of resistance that we've been at those 9.5 areas I was just discussing. So it's all about holding this key level of support. If we don't, as I said previously, we do have these previous highs right here that haven't been back tested for as support yet. Only if we lose these local lows that we're holding currently will this come into play. If I just get a fib on from this local high, retracing back down to this low, which we impulsively ran up to this high, so right down to this low here, this previous low, what you'll notice is the 1618 on this correction does tie up. This blue line right here ties up very closely with these previous level of resistance that since breaking out we haven't actually come back and back tested it yet. So a few things to keep in mind, we are printing some bullish signals, and it does look like we potentially could be lowballing out right here. So it's all about holding this low right now at 0.0022. If we do, then I would expect a retest back up to this previous resistance that we've been falling from. Fail to hold this low, then I think we could come back and retest this previous large double bottom breakout that we haven't actually come back down to for a level of support or retest, and that sits at 0.0015/14. So I hope you enjoyed the content today, guys. From Chart Nerd TA, take care, peace out.